basically, sorry I'm kind of crooked. I'm on my selfie stick and it's just like a little curve. This is something, excuse me, that I just, I was scrolling down my suggestion box on YouTube and I found this, and, before I start rambling and ranting and raving, I want to say that I mean no disrespect to anybody. This is just my personal opinion, and I thought that I should get it out there because A, I need to vent, and B, I feel like some of you would change your position once you've heard my side of things. I don't want to turn this into a debate or a feud or anything. I just want my idea out there and in the open so that people can see that there's more than one side to things. So recently, Glitter Forever 17, one of who used to be one of my favorite YouTubers when I was a tween. I'm a teen now. I'm almost 16. I'm going to be 16 in like 8 more months. Almost. Jeez. Okay. I am 15 years old, and when I was a tween, Glitter Forever 17 was one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. Mainly because of her sparkly personality and her awesome rockin' DIYs. This is a girl that knew her way around a glue gun and glitter. And I respected that. I totally respected that. And now she thinks her channel is tanking, which, first of all, it's not. Because I'm sorry, but if you have over 3 million subscribers and over 50,000 views per video, I wish I had that much. But I know why I don't have that much. And I'm not afraid to admit that I skimp on posting. I am a terrible person with posting. And honestly, I'm changing that. I really am. Sorry, like my jaw feels like it needs to crack. I am working on that. And it's something that I found my cousin and I were talking about the other day. And I said I wish I had more subscribers. And she goes, well, you should post more. Maybe if you posted more than once every 5 months, you know, you'd have some subscribers and some decent, you know, view flow coming in. And I said, wow, that actually does make sense because I have been a very lousy YouTuber in the past months. And I feel like my 32 subscribers deserve better than that, so I'm going to start posting more. BT Dubs, I have a vlog coming out this afternoon or tonight or possibly tomorrow morning. Probably tonight or this afternoon, though. I don't want to wait till tomorrow morning. Anyway, beep. Fake censor. So, basically, I mean no disrespect to Breland or any other YouTuber with anything that I say in this video. This, again, is just strictly, I'm sorry my camera is moving so much. This is strictly my opinion, and like I said, I want it out there. I want people to know that there's more than one side to the situation. She's saying that her channel is tanking because of YouTube's censorship. Now, while I will say YouTube has a major problem with censorship, that it is not totally YouTube's fault. See, I believe that a creator has just as much control over their creations as the platform does. And yes, YouTube, like I've said, has terrible, like, censorship and everything, but that doesn't mean you can't find loopholes. There is a such thing as a loophole, okay? And basically, for those of you out there who don't know, I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, like I'm saying, like, if you really don't know, I'm fixing to tell you. So a loophole is basically a way to get around something. It's to wiggle your way around a rule or something like that. I'm sure some people did it in school with the whole test answers inside a pencil thing or test answers inside a water bottle. I'm sure some people have done that. I never had the chance to. But a loophole is something that you use to get around the rules. And I know that some people have used them here on YouTube. Marissa Rachel uses them all the time. And I praise her. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She is such an iconic character. I've messaged her before. Never got a reply. But I messaged her on Facebook, and I'm not ashamed that I did, because she is one of my favorite people in the world. And so is Sasha Morga, but she doesn't use censorship. So let's just leave her pretty face out of it. But one of the people, like I said, that does use censorship is censorship loopholes is Marissa Rachel. She teaches feminine hygiene videos like how to put in a tampon. She has been dubbed the period queen because she gives amazing advice to young tweens. She helped me when I first got my period. Sorry guys, this is gonna get a little girly up in here. When I first got my period, she was there. She helped me. Through her videos, she helped me. And she did not get any of her videos removed, as far as I know, because she found a way around censorship. That is exactly what it looked like to me, is that she found a way around censorship, and she found a darn decent way to do it. Instead of using words in her videos like vagina and all this stuff in her titles, she found loopholes. Instead of saying how to insert a tampon into your vagina, she said how to insert a tampon. There are certain ways you can word things in your titles. If it's your titles that's getting you censored and flagged and like removed, find different ways to word your title. You still have the video. You still have all the hard work you put in. It's not like you lost all that unless you completely wiped your SD card. I mean, what is it to re-edit a little bit here, a little bit there, change up some words, redo a clip, or even, I mean, I don't know, change a couple words in the title? It's nothing. Because if that keeps your video up there, that's what it takes. And again, I mean no disrespect to anyone out there, anybody at all, any YouTuber, especially Breland, because this video is about her mainly. I don't mean any respect to anybody, because this is just my opinion, and this is my way of getting my opinion out there for all of you to hear, and I don't want anyone to take this personally. This video is just strictly about me giving my opinion and my thoughts on the subject. So I hope you guys can respect that, because I have a million miles of respect for all of you, and I hope that you guys understand that I'm not doing any of this to be rude or petty or anything. This is just my opinion. Well, another thing though is I just feel like she's going in a little too deep here. I mean, everyone knows she had that big thing with her ex. I mean, the whole ordeal is just crazy. And another thing is she's just kind of... Sorry, my nose is like... Ew. I feel like she's been kind of depressed. Like, lately, she hasn't been her normal self in her videos, and it shows. I'm sorry, girl. It shows. It freaking shows. One thing that I feel like if you're not enjoying YouTube anymore, don't force yourself to do it. See, I haven't been filming because I don't like YouTube. I'm not doing it just because I want the followers. I am doing this because I want to. I go to a residential school. That's why I can't film that much, is because I don't have great backgrounds at my dorm room. I don't have great lighting, and most of all, there are like 12 people on one wing, which is only 5 rooms, first of all, and I feel like I don't have enough room to freaking film. So I have 2 other roommates, so it's like and by the time I get home on the weekend, I have to study, and I have homework, and I have all this other stuff I have to do, because yes, I do housework even though I'm not home during the week. To help make the mess, I do help clean it, and I just have a million things on my plate, and I never get a chance to actually sit, relax, and record a good quality video. So I know that if I'm not going to be able to do a good video, I just don't record at all that week, and that multiplied big time, which I apologize deeply for, and I will be getting back on track with recording very like now, I hope. I'm gonna try to. So I mean, yeah, Breland, if you're not happy doing YouTube anymore, don't do it. But one thing I don't recommend, if you don't want YouTube hounding you, if you do decide to stay on YouTube, you know they're gonna hound you forever about your accusations towards them and all your little finger pointing. You there. You ruined my life. Well, I feel like you know they're gonna get on you for all the stuff you're saying about them if you do stay. They're gonna give you a hard time about it, and so are certain people, a lot of people actually. So if you don't like YouTube, don't do it. I mean, if you don't like Brussels sprouts, are you still gonna eat them? If you don't like, I don't know, getting a buzz cut, if you're a dude, you don't like getting a buzz cut, but your girlfriend thinks it looks good, you still gonna do it? Even if she thinks it looks good? Think of it this way. All the millions of people, the over 3 million fans you have, they say, no, I don't want you to quit. I love your videos. You're going to keep doing it just for them, or are you going to do what makes your heart happy? Because I don't want to sound disrespectful to all of her fans out there, but believe it or not, the YouTuber's happiness is more important than yours, per se. That came out wrong, but give me a minute to explain. If the YouTuber is not happy, the quality of the video won't be as good because they won't care anymore. They won't give a flying fish. Which means that if they don't care anymore, the quality of the video drops, the viewers drop, the subscribers drop, you stop going to their channel. So and their channel gets shut down. They shut it down because they don't have the subscribers or the views to keep going, and they're too sad to make any more videos. So why not just cut out the middleman and stop your channel instead of trying to keep it going when you know it's gonna flunk anyway because your heart is not into it. If your heart's not into it, don't continue. Don't keep doing this to yourself. Think if your husband your boyfriend wants to marry you, but you've been thinking for months, should I dump him? Should I stay with him? I don't know what I want to do because he's a great guy, but I'm not in love with him anymore. Braylon, if YouTube's a great guy for you, but you're not in love with it anymore, dump it. Kick YouTube to the curb. It's better to be lost and wondering for a new hobby than stuck with one you don't like and don't have any more interest in. Because one thing's for sure is that you should never point fingers when you know part of it is you not feeling happy anymore. And I feel like a lot of you not feeling happy is coming out as anger and pushing it towards stuff. Because I've done it before too. Believe me, I have. And it sucks. It really sucks because you're being told to do one thing and then you're being pushed in a completely different direction. And believe me, it really does suck. It's something that I wish upon no one, not even my biggest enemy. And yes, I do have them. I have quite a few. Not to not brag or anything. But if you're not happy, you need to stop. Don't keep doing something that's not gonna go anywhere and not gonna, like, change into anything. But one thing is for sure is you don't want to get YouTube or any one of your fans mad at you. Because even after you quit, people like me will always be a Glitter Forever 17 fan. If you do decide to quit, your videos will still be here. Look at PewDiePie. He quit and a new channel called The Cass, C-A-S-S, The Cass, The Cass, I don't know, replaced his old channel. But his old videos are still posted. You just have to search for the title and they're right there. They're like right there. Because I watched his Dumb Ways to Die video this morning. And, sorry, I keep raising my eyebrows. I don't know why I'm doing that. And honestly, your videos are always going to be here. They're always going to be stuck right here on YouTube unless you delete them one by one. So trust me when I tell you that you don't have to worry about people forgetting all the wonderfulness that you have brought to us over the years. We're all going to remember that. We're all going to remember who you are and what legacy you brought to the table. You brought a legacy similar to Wengie, similar to Laura DIY. You brought something that not a lot of YouTubers managed to bring. You brought fun, interactive DIYs that lasted forever. And that might have been your hobby and your true calling at one point. But if you're not enjoying it anymore, you gotta cut the ropes. You gotta cut the ties at some point. That's like a baker that baked with sugar and love when he first started baking. And then a couple months after, excuse this terrible analogy, he started baking with sand. A couple years after, he starts baking with sand. You know why? Because he couldn't find the sugar anymore. He couldn't find the sweetness. He couldn't find the pleasure, the happiness, the colors in what he was doing. You know what sand is? Tan. Mushy. It can be sifted through pretty much anything. Sugar? It's white. You know that all the colors in the rainbow can be mixed together? They'll make black. But the brightest ones still shine through black. This it may not make sense to you guys, but basically what I'm saying is that even through the darkest times, the colors always shine through. And it does not matter what your hobby is. If you don't want to alter your ways of titling and find new ways to title, if you don't feel up to it, then it isn't worth it. Sorry, I kind of ranted for a very long time in this video, but if you enjoyed, please like it and tell me what you think. Also, Glitter Forever 17, again, I say this is not out of disrespect or utter disrespect or anything. This was pure love and care that I made this video with. And I just wanted to give you all my opinion on everything that's happening. And I had to do it live because I didn't have enough space on my phone. But I just hope that none of you take it too personally. Please don't, because this was all opinionated. This is all my opinion. And I just really hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from. Because, Breland, your channel means so much to a lot of people. Don't let it fall away. If you leave with a bang. You make one final video that recaps all of your finest moments. And if you want to delete all the others, at least leave that one video up for show. That's what I want to do when I quit YouTube. Probably going to quit after I finish college, or possibly after high school in 2 years. But I want to make one big video, my very last video, right before I end it, right before I end my channel, where I recap all of our finest freaking moments, our best laughs, bloopers. That's right, I saved my bloopers. And it's all going to be awesome. And one day, it doesn't matter if people remember me. It matters if they remember my username and the legacy that I left behind it. I hope you start feeling better soon, Breland, because we all love you and care about you. Your fam is here for you. # Glitter Critters for life.